Hi guys, I'm Eileen. First of all, Happy New Year. Today, I want to talk about why I've changed. I think if you watch my videos from a few years ago and compare them to the content I'm making now, you'll see a very clear transformation. Back then, I was all about shopping and doing unboxing, to the point I almost treated shopping as a hobby. Whereas now, I love the idea of luxury minimalism and appreciating what I already have. More importantly, I also like talking about other real life topics such as money and life priorities. So I think it's time to do a video about why I've changed and why I think these changes are both healthy and necessary for me. First of all, one of the main reasons I transitioned from a shopaholic to a luxury minimalist is I realized there's no such thing as job security. This is something I came to notice years ago, but the pandemic definitely confirmed my thought. Now, I've been very lucky that I've never had to leave a job against my own wishes, but I've seen the devastating impact of losing a job. So now I work on the basis of doing my best, but also preparing for the worst. In the last few years, I've been working on creating a more sustainable lifestyle where I don't have to heavily depend on my paycheck every month. I used to think shopping was part of my life and something I had to pay for to be happy. But when I took a step back and looked at the bigger picture, luxury shopping just became completely discretionary. So living below my means has never really been a struggle once I made my financial security a priority. In fact, I now see living below my means as a form of self-care and not deprivation. Another reason that has made this whole minimalism thing very easy for me to do is I realized I value my freedom way more than anything designer or luxury. Now, I hope I don't sound too harsh, but if you feel like you're trapped in a job you hate, but you're still buying expensive handbags on a regular basis, you're basically giving your freedom away. I personally would much rather carry a Longchamp bag to a job I choose to do rather than wearing a very expensive Chanel handbag to a job I wish I didn't have to do. So the way I look at it is, the more intentional I am with my money, the more freedom I get. For example, if I resist the temptation to buy something just because of the fear of missing out, those are the hours I don't have to work. I can take time off to sit on my sofa and read a very good book. That freedom is precious to me. In fact, I think the real luxury is having the time to do the things we enjoy doing. Moving on, I also decided I should embrace luxury minimalism because, quite simply, I have enough. Over the last few years, I've decluttered my collection a lot. At the moment, I have a fairly small wardrobe and I also have quite a curated luxury collection. So the truth is, if I never ever go shopping again, I will be fine. Many pieces I own are quite timeless and I also have a very neutral color palette. So putting together a decent outfit shouldn't be too much of a challenge for the many coming years. In fact, if I do add another handbag or something else to my collection, it's just a bonus. Now, if you're quite new to designer shopping, this is probably the best time to look into luxury minimalism because you don't have to repeat my mistakes. I definitely did it the wrong way around because I bought a lot, then downsized, whereas you can start building your perfect minimalist collection from day one. And trust me, it will save you so much time and money. Sometimes I come across messages saying, well, you've done it all before, that's why you don't feel the need to buy more. To that I would say, I kind of agree with it. In fact, it is because I've been there myself and I was obsessed with shopping. I know from first-hand experience that while unboxing and shopping can be very exciting, the happiness is often fleeting. In the past, I had bought so many things on impulse or because of the fear of missing out. I desperately wanted those things, and when I was finally able to buy them, I was over the moon. But somehow, after a while, they just became another thing in the background. And before long, all I wanted to do was to get rid of them or sell them. And I would repeat this vicious cycle time and again. After a while, I started to notice my own shopping behaviors and the very unhealthy recurrent patterns. Luckily, I found minimalism around the same time, and the rest is history. As humans, we all want to feel happy and fulfilled, but sometimes we forget the key to happiness is appreciating what we have rather than endlessly chasing what's missing. Another reason I happily took on luxury minimalism has to do with being a mother. Now, motherhood looks different for everyone, so I'm not here to give any parenting advice. This is just my story. So, my little boy Isaac is nearly 7 now. As he grows, I feel like I'm growing as a person as well. You know, children are so kind, sweet, and forgiving, and happiness for them is really simple. They just want us to be around, spend time with them, and be fully present. So, watching him just makes me think happiness doesn't have to be expensive, and it doesn't have to have a designer label on it either. When he was about 3 years old, I started becoming more and more conscious about how I carried myself because typically children don't do what we say, they do what we do. So if I want him to be responsible with money or value experiences and learning more than material things, I have to be the example. Now, I wouldn't say I had to forcefully adjust myself because of him. If anything, he makes me realize what's important in life. As a working parent, I feel like luxury minimalism is the perfect fit for my lifestyle as well because I have a very busy schedule. So if my luxury collection was bigger, I wouldn't be able to enjoy using everything anyway. So it's just a lot more practical for me to only own the pieces I actually use. At first, my husband was quite shocked to see how I changed from someone who loved shopping to a luxury minimalist. And he would even encourage me to buy something. But I guess he just didn't want me to feel like I had to make a sacrifice because we have a family now. But the truth is, my priorities have changed, not because I have to, but because I want to. The next reason I really believe in luxury minimalism is because of this channel. In the last 18 months, I've been talking a lot about why less is more and why we shouldn't consume luxury shopping like it was fast fashion. Since then, a lot of you have messaged me to say you've also embraced luxury minimalism and it has been life-changing for you as well. First of all, thank you so much for taking the time to write to me. Your messages really remind me that I'm doing the right thing and I'm bringing some values to this space. The fact that people are telling me that my videos are helping them to make some positive changes in their lives just makes everything so worth it. So I really do hold myself accountable because I know if I use this platform to send the right messages, I can help a lot of people. This is why I don't just talk about designer shopping or luxury items anymore. I now try to include topics like personal finance, life priorities, and family. I actually think it's really important to talk about luxury shopping in a realistic way because not many of us can afford to unbox a Louis Vuitton handbag or a Chanel scarf every other week. And the more I dive into it, the more I realize luxury minimalism is really the way to go. There you have it. Those are the reasons I transformed from a shopaholic to a luxury minimalist. I'm actually quite happy about the direction this channel is taking. I know some people might not find my videos as fun anymore, but I guess other people join this community because they find my videos very relatable. Seeing this is a side project, I just want to stay true to myself. And so if I now believe in minimalism, I think it's only right I share it with you guys. On that note, I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys for creating such an amazing and supportive community here. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Have a nice day.